Hello students, welcome back to the class. In the last class we have discussed about the electronic voting machines and National Voters Day. In this class we are going forward from unit 8. We are going forward. We are discussing about, first we will discuss about forms of corruptions and then we will discuss about whistleblower. What are the various forms of corruptions and what is meant by whistleblower? So World Bank have defined corruptions are nothing but whenever the public office is useful for the private profits. Whenever the public office is useful for the private profits, so that is called as corruption. So World Bank have given a definition that when the public office is useful for the private profit, that is called as corruption. So different forms of corruptions we can find. First one, which is called bribery. Second one, extortions. Extortions means when bribery is nothing but taking money to obtain any advantages. They are taking money. Extortions are nothing but using force. Whenever if you are using force to obtain any type of money from some person, then that is called as extortions. Using an illegal way and forceful method to obtain money, that is called extortions. Embezzlement is nothing but this is a white collar crime. In this point, embezzlement, it's a white collar crime in the sense he obtain lawful method for acquiring the money, even though he will obtain the lawful method for acquiring money. So that comes under white collar crime, embezzlement. Favoritism is nothing but giving any type of favor because of his friends, relatives or relationship, giving an advantages, giving some official advantages because of favoritism. So that also comes under corruptions. Prevention of Corruptions Act were already started in the Corruption Act 1988. So already the government have started one act which is called Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. According to this act, that no people should process money misappropriately. Second thing is they should not obtain any type of pecuniary advantage. Pecuniary advantage is nothing but regarding money. Whenever if they are doing an activity, so they will say that we are doing some activities but in return they need some income. So that comes under pecuniary advantage, mainly related to money only. Abasing official positions. So abasing official position means decreasing the dignity of the post. So no person have right to decrease the dignity of the post. Possessing assets. No person have right to possess huge amount of assets. All these peoples which comes under the corruptions are punishable according to the law. In most of the phenomena, if you see that in at present day, if you see the corruptions are comes under quid pro quo corruptions. This is a modern form of corruption. This is a modern form of corruption which is also called as quid pro quo corruptions. Quid pro quo corruption. What is meant by that? See, most of the political leaders and high rank officials, which are most of the political leaders and officers, what they are doing, they are taking their decisions in favor to the business house, corporate house as well as high profile business. So ministers and officers are taking an advantage regarding businessman and corporate house. In return, this businessman, what they are doing, they are making an investment, much investment. They are making an investment in the industrial units which are under the control of NGOs or either the industrial unit which are under the control of family members. CBI is making an investigations of all these cases. So this is a form of corruptions. Once again I will go forward. World Bank have defined that children's corruption is nothing but whenever if you are using the public office for the private profits. When public office is mainly utilized for the private profit, then that is called as corruption. So different form of corruptions we can find: bribery, extortions, embezzlement, favoritism, etc. Bribery is nothing but obtaining the money in illegal way. Extortion means when you are obtaining money by force. Embezzlement, when you are obtaining the money by using the white collar crime. This comes under white collar crime. In this point, embezzle, a particular person will obtain the permission from law to obtain the money. Favoritism, so the particular person will attain the assets lawfully. Whenever he is attaining the assets lawfully, in the sense black money, either the black money is converting into white money, okay, or either he has a right to obtain the income, assets lawfully. So that comes under embezzlement. Favoritism is nothing but whenever if you are taking an advantage, you are giving your official advantage to the concerned persons because of friend or relatives or because of your family members, then that is also comes under the corruptions. Prevention of Corruptions Act 1988. According to this act, government already started the Prevention of Corruptions Act. According to this act, government have given the guidelines that these all the things which comes under the corruptions: misappropriation, obtaining the money illegally, obtaining the money whenever if you are demanding money due to some official activity. So when you are demanding a money because of some official activities or because of pecuniary advantage to meet your personal expenses or personal advantage, if you are demanding money, that comes under pecuniary advantage. When you are demanding anything regarding money, or if you are demanding anything to fulfill your official activity, that comes under pecuniary advantage. That also comes under corruption. Whenever if you are decreasing the dignity of official positions, how the official positions are being decreased? By demanding money. Whenever if you are decreasing abasing the official positions or decreasing the dignity of the positions, then that also comes under corruptions. And possessing wealth, huge amount of wealth, that comes under corruptions. So all these activities will be punishable according to the law. Most of the phenomena of the corruptions in the present point we can find, nowadays we can find the corruptions, modern form of corruption is going on in the activity which is called as quid pro quo corruption. Quid pro quo corruption is nothing but this is a new system of corruptions. In these corruptions, what's happening is political leaders and high ranking officials, they are taking a decisions in favor of corporate house as well as high profile business. So most of the political activities are taking in decisions in favor of high corporate house as well as high profile activity. In return, the businessmen, what they are doing, they are investing their money in industrial units, and these industrial units which are related to the family members, or if they are related to the relative members, or if it is related to NGO. So in return they are investing some type of investment they are giving in the industrial unit. CBI is making such types of investigations. So this is quite common, children. We can find ministers, everybody know that most of the ministers, few corrupted ministers, what they are doing, in order to take an advantages, most of the decisions they are making in favor of, the corporate and business house. Their policies and acts are quite favorable to the corporate and business house. In return, these corporate and business houses are giving in pecuniary advantages. They are making huge amount of investment in the industrial unit. These industrial units are not government industrial unit. This is a private, their personal industrial unit, either the units which are related to the family members. There the businessmen are investing huge amount of money. So like these cases are becoming quite common, and CBI is making lot of investigations for this case. Second thing we have to discuss about whistleblower. Whistleblower means this is an activity which is exposing and disclosing corruptions in the public office, alert against corruption. So whoever the activities which are playing an important role and there are disclosing corruptions in the public office, so they were called as whistleblowers. So normally when we are talking in whistleblowers, media, newspapers, news channels, okay, radio channels, all this plays a very important role, because these activities what they are doing, they are disclosing the corruptions in the public office and they are educating the people. So they were called as whistleblowers. Whistleblowers means one type of alert, making the citizens alert that he have involving in wrong activity, you should be alert with him. So that is also called as whistleblower. Once again, whistleblower is nothing but an activities which are exposing and disclosing corruptions in public office, and they are alerting the people against corruptions. So this is the point. So children, will meet you in the next class with a new topic. Thank you very much.